Welcome back. You're watching Buy Now, Sell Now on ET Now, and time to take stock of some earnings. And this is Laxmi Organics. This particular company has posted stellar set of Q1 earnings. If you look at the stock price today, the stock is trading upwards of about 5% in trade. If you look at the numbers, if you look at the PAT, is seen a significant rise on a quarter-on-quarter basis. PAT is coming at around 102 crore rupees versus 49 crore rupees. Your margin seeing a sharp expansion, 20% versus 12%. As well as sales and EBITDA was also seen a sharp uptick. So let's bring on board the management of Laxmi Organics. We have Partha Roy Chowdhury, who is the CFO of Laxmi Organic Industries. Good morning, Mr. Chowdhury. Thank you for joining us on ET Now. And let's talk about your earnings. Stellar set of numbers coming in for Laxmi Organics. What exactly aided the company's performance on a quarter-on-quarter basis?
Good morning. Good morning to you all. So, if you have a look at the quarter which has gone by and the quarter which is ended on March, there has been an upward swing in the prices of the products where we operate, in the acetyl space and in the specialty intermediate space. This growth has been driven primarily by volumes and the prices of some of the products. So the prices in the acetyl segment, as you all know, there has been a run-up over the last several months. They are correcting now, but we aren't very sure in terms of what is going to be the level of correction and how we are going to pan out in the quarter which is going to come in. I think we need about 2-3 months to get a view on the settled position of the prices. Yeah.
Mr. Chowdhury, just coming in on that one. So therefore, having said that, if you're not sure about the level of correction, what are you working with in terms of the expectation for the rest of the financial year? At least on the volumes front, do you anticipate that you will maintain a consistent level and that Q1 is a blueprint for the rest of the financial year?
See, there are 2 points which I would like to. Make here. The second point first. Yes, we are going to keep driving the volumes. We are not going to relent on that. Number one, and number two. If you have a look at the quarter which has gone by, I think the numbers would reflect a very solid resilience in terms of our ability to continue to pass on the prices. So therefore, these are the 2 main strengths supported by our internal strengths in terms of operating this business for last several years, the infrastructure, etc., that we have built around it. So these are the main 2 parameters on which we are going to continue to drive this business. Yeah.
Mr. Chowdhury, what's your outlook for the rest of the financial year on the margin front as well?
So, see, essentially we are very new as a listed company, and we wouldn't really like to give any guidance. But having said that, there has been a very serious event. We had a flooding in our specialty intermediates unit toward the end of July, and there has been a major disruption. Today we are more than 2 weeks from the event, but consistent power supply has not been restored yet. So we are doing the restoration work. We are not very sure in terms of, as we speak now, what is the extent of damage and when this is going to spring back to life. However, our acetyls intermediate unit is operating at a near full capacity. So a lot of our guidance will depend on, or the results or the numbers will depend on how we are able to ramp our specialty intermediates back onto stream. But we had an excellent first quarter, and I think we shall be able to do well for the full year. In the specialty intermediates business, we are, as you may know, currently the only producer in India. So we expect that once we ramp back the capacities, demands should flow back.
Okay. I just want to understand in terms of the segments that you operate in, is there a view of expanding your footprint in terms of the sales that you're making, and therefore in the medium to the long term, what is the kind of expectation that one would have on the volumes front?
In the acetyls intermediates business, we are operating at upwards of 80%. However, this business is not, this business has some room to keep on continuing debottlenecking the capacities, and we'll continue to ramp up these capacities based on the emerging demand. In both the segments, we are catering to fairly high growth industries like pharma, agro, printing and packaging, which is somewhat upstream of FMCG. So we expect demand to be robust. We have been continuing to invest over the last several years, and even in this quarter, we have put in about 45 odd crores in capexes, ongoing capexes. Therefore, our objective is to grow the volumes, garner more market share in the specialty intermediates business. We are looking at markets which are outside of India. For the first time in this quarter, we have clocked 20% of our specialty intermediates business from exports, and we expect that to grow. We are also focused on getting more and more contract manufactured products to provide assurance to both the revenue and
right.
the margin.